Whoops. Oh hey, it's working. Finally, it's working. Okay. Alright, we had this weird thing. Remember when I had to install Windows updates yesterday? And then I did. I feel like every time I install a Windows update, SteamVR breaks for some reason. And then I have to like turn on Steam. It'll be like, Steam is broken. Please restart SteamVR. And then I restart my entire system, and then I do it, and then I load it up. And then I try it again, and then it breaks. And I'm just like, man, this is why I don't update stuff. Anyway, I also have to update my VR whatever app again. And I'll probably do that after stream. Okay, anyway. Here's Twitch chat. See, you see I was typing and then I forgot to type. Okay, let me backspace all this stuff. I said, here's what I said. Every time Windows updates SteamVR. And then I didn't finish my sentence. Alright, well anyway, we're here today. Let me greet some people. Welcome Deffins. You were here 10 minutes before I started my stream. Welcome Stream Elements, Duck, Snackoracco, Vestox, Hamflow, Zoli. That's everyone. Sorry, I'm getting notifications on my phone because my former coworker is messaging me about stuff. So he apparently found a new job, which is pretty cool. We're talking about leaving the old company and that he finally did it, so that's good for him. But I'm gonna ignore his messages for the next like 2.5 hours because I gotta be on a lake. Yeah, that ding. Was it loud? Welcome. Welcome Solo Wing Jodito. Welcome Cyani. That ding was a completed quest. Yeah, I've completed. I've welcomed everyone. Everyone has been welcomed. Literally everyone. Hello Slime Molder. Welcome as well. Anyway, we're back on the lake. Just another regular Wednesday. As some people call it, a Wednesday. I don't call it that because I'm not a dog. However, it is Wednesday. We're back here on the lake with the rectangle, the floating rectangle in the sky. I missed my welcome. How could you? I welcomed you and you weren't even here to hear my welcome. Unbelievable. Many people are saying Wednesday. Mint Castella definitely says Wednesday. I don't know if anyone else says Wednesday. I don't. Yeah, how are you? No, I'm supposed to ask that. I'm the one who asks you guys how you're doing. You can't just ask everyone else how they're doing. Alright, here we go. So everything's set up. Actually, I don't know if I set up the lip syncing. No, it's working. Okay, it works fine. It works perfectly fine. Welcome ChocoJax as well. Yo, you're here at the beginning of the stream. I know it's like 5:14. And it might look like I've been streaming for 15 minutes, but I literally just started a few minutes ago. Because of my issues that I've been having with the VR. It's your birthday, happy birthday. Congrats. Congrats on existing for an additional year. That's pretty pog. That's pretty cool. Why are you're spending your birthday watching this stream? What the? You could be doing so much other stuff, such as I don't know. What do people do on their birthday? People eat cake on their birthday, right? You guys usually have cake on your birthday? What's everyone's favorite cake? I've answered this question before. I enjoy crepe cake, as well as generic Asian bakery cake. Those are pretty good. Welcome Buried Salmon. Yeah, crepe cake. You haven't seen crepe cake? It's like if they have like a bunch of layers of crepes on top of each other. You know what? We're on Wednesday. It's Wednesday time is when I can pull up stuff, and then we can actually look at stuff. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna show you guys crepe cake. It's gonna show my... Yep, there's Google. Showing my zip code at the very top. They used to show it at the bottom. Now if you Google stuff, it shows your zip code like right at the top. And that's messed up. Did I even give it permission? Anyway, we got crepe cake. It's basically like a bunch of like thin layers of crepe stacked on top of each other. And it tastes really good, especially the matcha one. We got the matcha crepe cake right here. This one looks pretty small. But it's very good. I would recommend. If you go to a place that has crepe cake, you should get it. It's pretty good. Yeah, getting doxxed. No, you could find it. It's been revealed on streams. It's like the general area. But I mean, if it's given, yo, Brooklyn. But the zip code though, it's like a huge radius. You simply don't know. Anyway, well, what the... You should get crepe cake. Let's see, tres leches? I'm gonna say it as if I don't know Spanish, which I don't. The tres leches. Let's see. Cake bread. What's cake bread? I don't know if I've had cake bread before. Lemon cake? Cafe? Sorry, I combined the word coffee and carrot. Cafe cake? Coffee or carrot cake? Carrot cake is pretty okay. It seems like an acceptable cake. Let's see, more cream in cake the better. I feel like ice cream cake is pretty good. But I feel like every time after I eat ice cream cake, like I just feel extremely full and I regret it. But while I'm eating it, that's when it's good. I guess that could apply to any type of cake usually. But there are some that are less sweet. Isn't that just American white bread? I've been told this. Some people, when they come to the US and they try the bread, they're like, why is this bread so sweet? What's up with that? I don't know. Let's see, I guess my favorite cake is a German one called Bienenstich. I hope I did not say a slur right there. I'm gonna assume that's not a slur. But yeah, I don't know what that is. What kind of cake that is. Hopefully it's okay. Hold on, Defin's also okay. It's a cake with almonds and cream with honey. I never thought of putting honey on a cake. You guys ever have pancakes with honey? It's kind of weird. Like I think like when I was at my high school, occasionally I would go there during breakfast, and they have pancakes sometimes. But there was one time when they ran out of syrup. Right, they give you the little like syrup packets. Not packet. What is it called? Those like square containers. They ran out, but then they had honey, and then I poured honey on the pancakes, and someone else in line was like, "What? That's so weird. You put honey on your pancakes?" And I was like, "No, they just don't have syrup." And then while I was eating it, I was like, "This is kind of weird. I've never tried this before." But it was okay. I definitely prefer syrup over honey. So I feel like this window is smaller than usual. I think I've messed up the sizing of this. Here we go. Actually, now it seems too big. What's going on? Steam messed up everything. Everything is different now. Hold on. Why is this window seems messed up? Whatever. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Let's see. I will eat a cake based on a brownie base with dulce de leche and cream with walnuts. Brownie cake? Those are pretty good. Chocolate cake. There's a lot of good cakes. Good quality of cake. Sponge cake? Yo, sponge cake is pretty good. What about pound cake? Why do they call it pound cake? Is it because there's like a pound of butter in it? We simply don't know. If only there was a way for us to find out why things are named the way they are. Let's see, literally just the German word for a bee sting? I see. I guess that makes sense. I don't know German. We have like several Germans in chat. I mentioned this before, we have like a bunch of Europeans. I think it's probably due to the time that I stream. It's like... It's like not too late for Europeans to watch. But it is a bit early for people on the west coast of the US. Let's see, it's weird. I tried it a few months ago for the first time. Yes, it was weird. The pancakes with honey. Sorry, how far behind am I in chat? I'm 2 minutes behind, okay. I've only ever had maple syrup once, don't really get the hype. Maple syrup is good. I don't know what it is about it. It's like different enough from honey. Honey has this weird taste. I would recommend syrup. Let's see, Hamflo used to think honey and syrup was the same thing. I mean, they're of like similar consistencies. They're like sticky and sweet. What if there's a honey that tastes exactly like syrup? What if we genetically engineered bees to produce syrup? Wouldn't that be messed up? That'd be cool, right? But for what reason? I don't know. Has science gone too far? We could do it. Humans will do things just because they can. They can just do it. Also, yeah, honey is good in tea. It's like if you're sick, you have like lemon honey tea. And it's like, it's good for your throat. At my old office, we used to have like packets of those pre-made tea? Not pre-made tea, what's it called? Just like, they put like little bits of honey and lemon. Wait, no, they just have lemon. It's just lemon tea, but they put lemon in the packets and then you can just pour the honey in there. And it was pretty good. Something about honey is good for its healing qualities. Isn't it also like honey doesn't expire or something like that? Like you can keep it around forever and like it never goes bad. Is that true? Did I make this up? I think it's true. I read about on the internet. It's gotta be true. Let's see, do you have a big sweet tooth? I don't. I actually do not like sweet things in general. Or I guess if I had the choice between eating something sweet and not eating something sweet, most of the time I would choose not to, because I end up regretting it afterwards if I do. I think it's also a thing like if you get used to not eating sweets, when you finally do eat sweets again, like your body just doesn't know how to handle it. And I think I'm in that situation. Every time I eat like candy or like chocolate or something, I think I just end up regretting it for like the rest of the day. It's too much. It's simply too much. Snacks though, snacks are good. Yeah, same, exactly. They're too sweet. That's just how things are. Anyway, yeah. I think if you get too used to it, then your body's just like, okay, whatever, this is fine. But not me. I just don't eat it. Let's see. Honey is great in tea. I read that one. Why would you want them to produce worse honey? It's arguable whether syrup is worse than honey. They're good in different situations. Like I guess I wouldn't put syrup in tea, right? People mix honey with tea. I would not put syrup in tea. That just seems weird. Maple syrup. Let's see, has science gone too far? Asked a malformed cartoon chibi. I'm not malformed. I'm normal. How could you say this about your streamer that you're watching right now? That's messed up. Honey has an insane shelf life. Yeah, that's what I've read. You can just keep it around forever. Like, do they even put expiration dates on honey? Like, you know how food has like, it has a best by date, but that's not actually the expiration date. I've always thought of it as an expiration date, but it's just like a recommendation. Because, like, you know, obviously they can't tell exactly when it's gonna expire. So they're just like, okay, like, you should eat it before this day. But if you do eat it after this day, don't blame us if you die. Imagine if the cutoff was so strict. Imagine if science got to the point where they could predict exactly when something would expire. Right, you see something, and like if it said it expired yesterday, would you guys eat it? Are you the kind of person who would eat something if it has been expired for like a week? Or what if like the Best Buy date was like a month ago? You would. I don't know, I feel like it'd be cutting it, right? I feel like it'd be pretty close. It also depends on like how much I really want to eat this thing. And maybe like how much of it I have left, right? If it was just like a little bit left, I would probably throw it away. But if I had like, you know, several boxes or something, I'd just be like, this feels like a waste to just throw it away. I think maybe I should just eat it. And then regret it afterwards if it ends up being an issue. But hopefully not. Bread? Okay, yeah, it depends on what it is. Also, welcome Technobits. Yeah, bread would get moldy. You guys put bread in the fridge? Or do you keep it out on the shelf? You could do both. You could do both. Actually, don't do both. Let's see, I just dislike stuff with sweetener in it. Yeah, I don't drink coffee, but I feel like some people put a lot of sugar in their coffee. It's weird when people put sugar in tea. That's always weird to me. Like, for some reason, when people like drink milk tea / boba and they put sugar, it's fine. But if it's just like, you know, like Earl Grey, like they put the tea back. If you just pour sugar like in the cup with the tea, that just feels weird to me. I've never done it, and I don't know. I feel like it's not the way to do it. Zoli doesn't eat. You literally do not eat bread ever. Ever? I don't know. I don't know. Bread is fine. Like, I think as far as my preferences for like carbs, I think my tier list would be noodles would be at the top, and then bread, and then rice. I feel like I've had so much rice in my life that there's like too much of it. Bread is pretty good. I also consume bread. But you guys have a bread box? A box specifically for your bread? It's one thing I never even thought about. Bread boxes? Feels unnatural to put it in the fridge. I don't refrigerate my eggs either. Well, okay, yeah, egg refrigeration kind of depends on the country, I guess. Well, no, I don't know. Does it depend on the country? Like, the eggs in some places in the world are like they're more edible when they're raw. Well, okay, they're not more edible when they're raw. Just like they're prepared in different ways, and you can keep them around for longer. Like in Japan, I'd be fine eating raw eggs, but I would never do it in the US. Anyway, I don't know how this came up. We're talking about eggs. It's true, so true. Let's see, bread in the fridge makes it mold faster. Slime Molder, can you confirm? You have the word mold in your name. Can you confirm that bread molds faster in the fridge? Do slimes mold faster in the fridge? In the fridge? Sorry. I can't talk. I forgot how to talk. Let's see, my body stopped handling bread well, so I stopped, and then I lost 10 kilo? Dang. Actually, didn't that happen to like Amelia Watson? She had this whole thing where she had like a gluten intolerance at some point, just suddenly, and then she can't eat bread anymore. It's messed up that can just happen, right? One day you're just normal, and then you're like you eat the bread and you're like, this feels bad, and then you find out you can't eat bread anymore. Celiac disease? I don't actually know. Is that the name for it? It's like one day you're fine, and then the next day you eat bread and you're like, this is bad. But it still tastes good. So you're like, oh man, but it's like, it's good. can't eat it. It's like how some people have they have lactose intolerance, but like, you know, milk is pretty good. But some people they have like this pill that they eat before they drink milk or any sort of dairy product. They'll eat the pill and then they can drink it. And apparently it's fine, but I've never done that. Anyway, naan/pita would fall into the bread umbrella. Yo, naan is so good though. Love garlic naan, cheese naan, even just regular naan is so good. Dip it in the curry. Dang. See, hot take, I really don't like bread, but better than potatoes. I despise potato. What? You hate potatoes? Potatoes are so good though. They're usable like in fries. You could have fries. You would just have like potatoes in your curry. You could have potato wedges. You could have potato chips. Tornado potato. I've actually never had one of those. But potatoes are so good. How could you hate them? What's wrong with them? Used to have a bread box at home. Haven't seen any in ages. Damn. I don't know if I've ever even seen a bread box. I don't know. Like, I've never had the desire to store bread in a box. So I feel like usually when I buy bread, it comes in the plastic, and I just wrap the plastic. You know, the plastic with the thing that you twist around. I just put it back in there. And that works perfectly fine, but you gotta finish it before it starts molding. It's a celiac shreds your intestines. Damn. I didn't know that was the name for it. It sounds messed up. I'm glad I don't have it. The digestive system is indeed mysterious. I actually heard that, I think I watched a video recently about yogurt. And like, you know, people always say like yogurt cultures or whatever. I never understood what that meant. Apparently like in your gut, there's like gut bacteria. And like there's like good gut bacteria. So if you eat a lot of yogurt, then like the gut bacteria in like something called like gut flora or something, it changes the internal makeup of your stomach or whatever. I don't know the proper term for this, but it's like nattos, right? Natto beans in Japanese cuisine. If you eat a lot of that, then apparently it's better for like your body adapts to it, and then you're like, oh, actually this tastes pretty good, and then it starts making the stuff. I don't know how it works, but it's the same thing with yogurt, right? People suggest eating like Greek yogurt and like they call them probiotics or whatever, and it's like it's a benefit. Yeah, gut health. I don't understand. I just remember it's a thing. Yeah, fermented. Yeah, wait. Yeah, fermented things. The more fermented things you eat, it does something. That's why, like with the Korean cuisine, there's a lot of kimchi, and apparently that's good for your gut health. Also, welcome Nari. Are the fish flopping? We don't even fish anymore. Oh man. I don't remember the last time I actually casted this fishing rod. It's probably been at least 3 streams. This is clickbait. You'll see me and you'll be like, oh yeah, he's VR fishing. This guy's not even fishing. He's just out on a lake. Pretending. Remember when he used to fish? I don't do it anymore. Anyway, okay, let me scroll back up. No bread would be the worst. So true. Made some garlic bread. Yo, garlic bread is pretty good. Pretty pog. Potatoes. Oh yeah, there's so many different potato types. You can have like, you could have tater tots. You can have fries. Literally anything. So I also dropped like cheese. I don't really feel like it's hard to stop eating a food item. You stop eating cheese as well? Cheese is pretty good though. I enjoy cheese. Like apparently in Japan, it's hard to get good cheese in Japan. Like a lot of people that I've seen that have like moved to Japan or whatever, they're like, man, I miss having good cheese. I don't know what it is. I mean, I went to Japan a few times and the cheese seemed okay. Roasty? What is that? It's okay, I ask this question every Wednesday I catch your stream. So true. I feel like most people do. A lot of people, they'll just show up and be like, do you hear that? What's that sound? They'll just be like, yo, that's Pog. Pog fishing. Miso is meant to be pretty good for the tummy. Also, it's tasty. Yeah, miso soup is pretty good. I enjoy it. I like miso ramen. That's pretty good. You have the ramen in the miso broth. You got miso soup, usually with the tofu and like the seaweed. What's everyone's opinion on seaweed? You guys enjoy seaweed? I like it. It's pretty good. There's like a lot of different types of seaweed. Well, not types, but like different, like you have like the seaweed, big squares of seaweed that you put in ramen. Sometimes you just get seaweed like in packets. You ever have those? You could find them pretty often in Asian grocery stores. I think actually when I was in high school, there was like one of my friends would basically sell seaweed to like people that didn't often go to like Asian supermarkets and all that. Like they would be like, hey yo, can you go to the supermarket and buy some seaweed for me? And then he did it and he would like upsell them. It wasn't very often, but I thought that was interesting. It's good. Nori flakes. I mean, like, okay, actually, let me look it up. Let me look it up. It's like they sell. There's like different types of seaweed. How do I look at a seaweed packet? Is it seaweed packet? Okay, so there's like these. I didn't see these until recently. They have these, but I mean, there's like the ones that you can find in Asian supermarkets. Like these are like crunchy / crispy or whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about? We got this one. Whoops. I hate how Google changed their their stuff recently. Okay, not like these. I can't find which one am I talking about? They're more like vertical. Like they don't come like this. They're like why can't I find it? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? So like it's got like a very small packet. You know what? I'll go to I'll draw it. Paint.js. Oops, what the heck is this? So it's like wait, oh shoot. It's Christmas time. Okay, so it's like this. You have seaweed. And it looks like this, right? You got these little packets, and you can rip them off. And inside each of these, there's like the seaweed inside. So it's like I don't know how to do this. It's like that, and inside here, there's like 5 of them, or whatever. Oops. Like this, and then like at the top, it's got like this jagged. You could rip it off here. I don't know how to. Can you guys even see this? You've never seen it, really? Okay, hold on. Seaweed packets, Asian grocery store. No, it's like it's all these nowadays. Where the heck is it? Oh no, have I been Mandela affected? I swear this existed. I don't know, but they're like packaged, kind of like this. I don't know. I don't know if this makes any sense to anyone. And why can't I find it? What's up with this? Where is it? It used to be like all over the place. It's not like this. Not like this. Now no one will know what I was talking about. You know what? Never mind. Let's just pretend I never said anything. Is seaweed even real? It's like chips? No, it's not like chips. Nori chips? No, that's not it. I don't think that's it at all. It's not like this. However, the shape, the size of the nori is like this. It's rectangular like this, but they come in like, yeah, it's sort of like the shape is like this. It's not like crunchy or anything. It's not like this, but it's about this size. I don't know. Anyway, oh wait, it's like this, except not like this. It's like this, but it's not. All right, never mind. Let's just. Oh shoot! What? Excuse me. We got a raid. Thank you, Sero Dogs, for the raid. Welcome, Peen. Okay, let me do a shout out. We're doing a Final Fantasy VII reunion. Hopefully you had a good time. I'll do both shout outs. Anyway, we're just looking up seaweed. Because I remember when I was a kid, there was like this brand of seaweed, and it came in packaging, and no one remembers, and I can't find it anywhere. Anyway, Saucy Seal Raid. Sorry. Okay. Welcome. Welcome Advent. Welcome Peen. Welcome Sero Dogs. Welcome Kepaluche. Well, you weren't here from the raid, but you showed up. Welcome. Thank you. Is that 10 bits? Thank you for the 10 bits. Welcome, Mimi Cutie 13. Pin was the one that recommended. I assumed as much, considering he was in the raid. I'm just like, yeah. Thanks for the raid. Final Fantasy VII Reunion. Is that the remake? Is that like part 2 of the remake? Is that the one on PS5? I don't know. I've never actually played Final Fantasy VII, so I don't really know much about it. I just remember there's a guy who says, "This guy are sick." Or there's a guy, Tifa, doesn't see Tifa say that? "This guy are sick." This guy are sick. Welcome, that's the Crisis Core remake. I don't know what Crisis Core is. I don't know what that is. Welcome, Dream Chaser. What is that? Anyway, yes. Let me scroll up in chat. I missed out on a bunch of comments. We're talking about miso soup, seaweed. It's pretty good. You got the sushi roll type and the kombu type. It's kind of like the sushi roll kind of seaweed. The Korean ones, I don't know. I don't remember. It was not salted. This is like describing alien food. It's true. Final Fantasy VII prequel. I didn't even know that existed. Crisis Core? That's a thing. Anyway, hopefully it was good though. It's on Steam? Question mark. Is this a VR fishing game? It is, but I don't actually go fishing. I just play this game every Wednesday. I used to fish, and then I beat the game. Here's a big trophy that proves that I caught the big fish. I guess I'll fish. This is for the raiders. Everyone here is like, oh, he doesn't even fish anymore. I guess I'll fish, so you guys can see what this game is. Here, just do this. You just put it here and you wait. This guy is hacked up. It literally fell off the fishing. The Korean ones are literally the ones in the packet. Wait, really? Seaweed snack? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta... Seaweed snack. Seaweed snack. No. It's not these. Wait, these! Well, they're okay. They're not exactly like this, but they're kind of like this. Do I just search Korean seaweed snack? Wait, they're like this. They're like this. Sort of. Not really. Okay. Here, I'll look up Korean seaweed snack. No, it's not these. Dang it. Does anyone know? Never mind. I can't believe it. I can't believe I can't find it. Oh well, whatever. The super thick ones? No. No, it's real. Come on, it's real. Here, they're like this, okay? It's like you can detach them, so it's like this. Oh shoot. It's like this. And then like you could pull this part off, and then you open it up. You open up this part, and then you take out the seaweed. Oops! Oh shoot! I don't know. Anyway, one day I'll find it. Maybe after the stream I'll look it up, and I'll post it on Twitter. Thank you, Anonymous Gifter, for gifting Zero Dogs. Wait, a tier 2 sub? What the heck? Tier 2 sub? Why? Why tier 2? I don't even have tier 2 emotes. Well, anyway. Oh, shoot. Okay, we got a fish. Okay, Raiders, here's how you go fishing. You just spin your arm around wildly. And then, this is a pretty small fish. Make sure you don't have a lot of tension in the line. And there you go, it's that easy. This is the one fish I'll catch today. And typically what you do is you have a scale here. You can choose to weigh it. This is probably like nothing. 0.04 kilograms. And the reason why this game is called Catch and Release is that you can either put it in here to sell it, or you could just release it. And for some reason you get money back. I don't know who's giving us that $1.27, but it's there. Sub goal of 1,000 million? Yeah. Oh shoot, I got another fish. I didn't even know I put it back in the water. Okay, guess we have 2 fish today. Here's a second fish. I'm not even gonna weigh it, I'm just gonna release it. Anyway, I'm actually fishing. Thank you, Defins, for the gift sub to Nari. Anyway, the reason why my sub goal was that high is because if I set it to something reasonable, people are actually gonna try to do it. And if they see it at 1,000 million, it's obviously a joke. And I just have it there so people can see how many subs I have. I like to be transparent, you know? They can be like, yo, this guy's getting paid this much for streaming? Can't believe it. Also, welcome Chicken Coop Enjoyer. Admin says, I like your 3D model, thank you. This was actually made by Technobits, who was in chat earlier. The credits are, if you scroll down, they're there. That's right, I'm actually fishing. The first time in 3 weeks of this stream that I'm actually fishing. Yes, we get the sub goal, much closer to the goal, so true. So welcome Yenny Penny, I don't remember if I greeted you. Now I did. Catch of the street. You know what? Yeah, I'll do that now. If someone raids me, I will catch at least 1 fish. That will be the reward for raiders. Do I have a goal/award for if that goal is completed? No, because it will never be reached. Oh, there's Technobits. There you are. I don't have a sub goal. I think if you're not a partner, there's no reason to get more subs. I mean, okay, for money, but like there's no like actual tangible rewards for getting above 50 concurrent subs. Because after that, you don't get any more emote slots. you gotta become partner to get more emote slots. And I think that's messed up. I think they should just give me more emote slots. For no reason. Yeah, 50 is a cap for affiliates. If you get partner, you can get more, but I'm nowhere near that range. Welcome, Hawu. Bakeinu. Welcome. Can't wait for Wolfie's ascension to Twitch CEO. I would never do that. Imagine if I became the CEO of Twitch. Who's actually in charge of Twitch anyway? Like, is there, like, Twitch? Okay, so Twitch was not always owned by Amazon. I think at some point it was purchased, but what happened to the guy or girl who was in charge? I don't even know who's actually in charge. Well, Amazon is in charge now, but like, I'm gonna assume that Jeff Bezos is not actually the CEO of Twitch, right? It's like how YouTube has a CEO, Susan, whatever her last name is, but like, it's different from Google because, you know, Google owns YouTube, but YouTube has its own boss. Who actually owns Twitch? Also, welcome ball_torture, and welcome Resetter. Let's see, does it matter if it's tier 1, 2, or 3? Oh yeah, so I think tier 1, it's not actually 50 sub, it's like 50, they call them sub points or whatever. I think a tier 1 sub counts as 1 sub point. Tier 2 might count for 2, tier 3 is maybe 5, I don't know, whatever it is. And you need 50 sub points to get the maximum number of emote slots for affiliate. So I got that quite a while ago, so it doesn't actually matter. I am now Wolfie. Wolfie will draw Jeff Bezos himself. I will not. What's he even doing now? What is Jeff Bezos even doing? Everyone's focusing on Elon Musk now because he's making a huge mess. But like, he's taking the pressure off the other billionaires. Everyone's like, ah, Elon Musk, look at this crazy guy. And then no one else knows what the other people are doing. They're just out there doing crimes. He went to space a while ago? Yeah, but that was like a long time ago, right? Wasn't it like a year ago at this point? Also, welcome, Props Not Jack. John, yeah, literally John Twitch. Let's see, I didn't even know Wolfie's streaming. Yeah, I've been streaming for about almost 2 years now, actually. I used to stream mostly on YouTube, then I moved over to Twitch. Wait, there's a boar over there. You guys see that boar in the trees? Hold on. Hold on. Let's go to the zoom. Whoops. Okay, there's like a boar. I don't know if you guys see this. It's really shaky. You know what? Okay, I don't even see it anymore. It was in the trees over there, and now it's gone. Never mind, forget it. There was a boar over there. I've seen the boar over there a few times. It was like in the trees over there. But it's gone now. There's so many things in this game. This game's so good. Let's see, I forgot the name, but I remember watching either Ludwig or Moist Critical rant about how the CEO of Twitch doesn't really mention that he is in his Twitter profile. That's how you do it, right? Just be like a billionaire and just no one knows who you are. That's the best way to do it, right? You don't get people asking you anything, no one expects anything of you. You're just existing, you have money, but you don't have the fame, and that's good. Because if you're famous, then people know who you are. This guy out here just living his life in secrecy. That's cool. He could commit whatever crimes he wants, and no one will know. He probably has committed many crimes. Track Bezos' jet. track his space shuttle. I'm sure many people did that. We're talking about Gunrun. There's this new VTuber outfit called Shoujo. No, but he doesn't own. He's not like the owner of Twitch though. He's like the co-founder or whatever. The co-founder of Justin TV, but I don't think he's involved in it like right now. There's no beer. I literally, the bear showed up literally like 4 times on one stream. It's like 3 streams ago. The bear showed up on that beach literally 3 times. And I saw it 3 times. Yeah, this game does need binoculars. I don't think they're updating this game anytime soon, unfortunately. It's been like 2 years since the last update. I still think it'd be cool if they had like a binoculars, if they had like a sunset mode, that'd be cool. It's got daytime and nighttime. I would love a sunset mode. Like a sun up mode. What they call it? Dusk? Sorry, that's dawn. Dawn and dusk. Goodbye, Devins. Have a good night. I don't think the current CEO of Twitch is a billionaire. I guess Twitch is actually... Twitch is just losing a lot of money, right? That's what I've heard. Actually, a lot of businesses are losing like a ton of money. Like Uber is like making negative money. Despite them having like almost the entire market. And them charging like a lot of money for stuff, they're still losing money. Twitch is profitable, is it? Didn't they recently, they had to like cut the amount of money they were giving to streamers because they were not making enough money, right? Wasn't that the issue? They had like certain Twitch partners had like a 70-30 cut, and then they're like, okay, we gotta lower it because we're paying too much money to Amazon. They were like, wait, Amazon? Aren't you guys owned by Amazon? Their AWS bills are too high. Most of Amazon's divisions don't make much money. AWS kind of props up everything. Yeah, AWS is super expensive. It's so they charge so much for bandwidth. It is super expensive. See, well, there's a moose. You can probably see the moose right here. This moose shows up like all the time, so it's not even impressive when it does show up. It's just out here on the lake. Just walking. It's just walking away. I'm playing Apex on the side so I can't search. I could do it, but I choose not to. I could search for stuff. Well, yeah, there's like a lot of companies that are like super well known, and yet they're not making money. I think a lot of startups as well. They just get a lot of investor money and then they just spend all of it. Apex? Why the sus emote? I think we should stop pronouncing the X in Apex Legends. You know, people say like Hunter Hunter. Like, don't pronounce the X in Hunter Hunter. Why do people pronounce the X in Apex? Why not just call it Ape Legends? I think people should do that. Or you say Ape Cross Legends. You say Ape Legends, Ape Cross Legends, Ape X Legends. Most people call it Ape X. I pronounce the X in Hunter Cross Hunter. You should say Cross. Hunter Cross Hunter. Ape Cross Legends. Japanese people call it Ape. True. I don't actually watch Apex streams. Because I usually don't know what's going on. I tried playing Apex once. And I was very confused. You can look up the stream on YouTube. I tried to play it. I guess it doesn't help that I was playing it on Switch. What happened to Ape 1 to Ape 9? It was released out of order. It's like Star Wars, right? They just released... The first episode is not actually the first one that was released. And so they're gonna release Apex, and then they're gonna release Apex 2. Kind of like how they had Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy X-2. They're gonna release Ape 10-2 Legends. And then they'll do Ape 14 Legends. So no, it's gonna be an MMO. They'll have Ape 11 Legends. And that one will also be online. Except, it's gonna be old. Ape Shinzo, yeah, Ape Shadow Legends. Welcome Unoriginal Throwaway. Interesting name. But yeah, we're just here. We're just chilling on the lake. Also, I guess it's been an hour. I should hydrate. Then again, I guess I haven't been streaming for an hour. We had like 15 minutes of technical difficulties at the start of the stream. Did I know that the critically acclaimed Ape 14 has a free trial? Yes. I mean, isn't Apex Legends free? It's a free game, right? You can pay for skins and stuff like that. You can buy the battle pass. Every shooter game has a battle pass nowadays. Even not shooters, right? Genshin has I guess it's not a battle pass. What is it called? You pay and then every day you get some in-game currency. Whatever that thing is called. Every game has a subscription system now. Does Among Us have one? Dailies? I don't know, maybe. Anyway, yeah, I should hydrate. I'm gonna hydrate. You guys should also hydrate. Also check your posture. I've been standing up this whole time, and I think that's cool. Allow me to hydrate. Okay. I have successfully hydrated. Thank you for the bonk. The bonk redeems. I was considering titling. I had 2 ideas for titling this stream. It's either streamer talks to a floating rectangle on a lake, or streamer runs out of stuff to say and then asks chat how they're doing, what they've been doing recently. I've not reached that point yet, but at some point in the next hour and a half, I probably will. So... Anyway, I was talking at the start of this stream. I was talking about how my former coworker messaged me saying he found a new job. And that's cool. Apparently, several people left the company, a month after I left. And I think the previous place I worked is not doing so well. My coworker actually, before he got this current job, I guess not his current job, he's still at the company, but he gave his resignation yesterday. And while he was looking for jobs, he did apply to Twitter at some point, and I think he got through in the interview process at some point to the mid part of the interview process. And then I guess I'm glad that he didn't actually make it into Twitter, because as you guys know, all this stuff happened recently. It would have been messed up if he actually got into Twitter and then Elon Musk acquired it and then all this stuff happened. So that's pretty cool. I think some people that I knew also applied to Facebook. And if you guys remember, Facebook had this huge layoff at some point. What if you get in just in time for layoffs? Exactly. It's not unheard of, right? Sometimes people get hired and then they get like laid off a few weeks later. I think it happened at my previous company. There's like some guy who joined and then literally like a month later he was laid off. It's messed up. So don't think that just because you joined a company that you're immune. Right? What if the company that I'm working at, what if they did a round of layoffs? And like I haven't worked here long enough to have worked on anything super important, and so they could just be like, well, this guy's new. You could just get rid of him. Yeah, the Dark Souls of job thing. Welcome, Cozy Sue. Yo, you're literally in the floating rectangle. Always expect the worst. Like at my previous job, I had no fear of being laid off. Because I worked on too many important things. If they had laid me off, they would have been screwed. Because no one else knew what to do. Instead, I just left on my own accord. And I think things are going pretty badly over there. See, makes sense. Apparently I was on the table to get laid off where I worked because I was the newest hire. Dang. Yeah, because I feel like when you first join a company, you don't have any, like, you haven't contributed at all. And so in your first few weeks, you're like, man, I gotta work hard to make sure they don't, make sure I work on something important, and then they consider not laying me off. But I guess it's not healthy to live in fear all the time. I don't know, I personally feel like I've worked on enough like important stuff, enough cool things that if I did get laid off, I could probably find a job pretty easily. Well, not pretty easily, but like I wouldn't be too concerned. It's like if you have enough confidence in your own abilities, because I've worked with enough people to know that in general, a lot of people are not good at what they do. Not to say that I'm good, but like compared to most people, I would think that I'm better at a lot of things. Especially at my old job, people had no idea what they were doing. Someone reading your commits on a sheet of paper and laying you off. Like Elon Musk. Elon Musk had this thing where he was like, we're gonna do code reviews. I'm gonna go to your desk and you show me some code that you wrote. And you're like, I don't think he understands how any of this works. Anyway, I don't know. Twitter's a thing. Sounds like the true American way. Job security is non-existent. It does exist. I don't know. If you've been somewhere long enough, well, I guess that's not even true, because my coworker, when he was telling me about like stuff today, he said one of the other managers got laid off as well, and I was surprised because that guy's been there for like 10 years, and he like knows all the systems, and they're like, how can you get rid of that guy? He knows everything. See, they had to lay off a technician and let go of all the contractors. Dang. That's a lot of people. Oh, well, I don't know. I'm gonna assume that's a lot of people. He legit does not understand how anything works. So true. So true. I think a lot of people don't know. Many people don't even know how things work. But I did get, I think in the news recently, well, not in the news, but like, I saw that one of the companies that I did apply to before I got my current job, and they ghosted me, I found out they were doing layoffs recently. It was, if you guys know Apollo GraphQL, I did apply there, and I did the first round of interviews, and then the recruiter just ghosted me, and I was like, okay, I guess they don't want me there. But I found out this past week they laid off like a bunch of people, and I'm like, well, glad I didn't go there. Glad I did not do this. Good thing that recruiter ghosted me. Because I don't think I would have survived it. Yeah, what if the recruiter got laid off? I guess that wouldn't be too surprising. The recruiters are probably... I would imagine the most likely to get laid off. I don't know, I'm just making that up. That could be true. It might not be true. Elon has no idea how programming works, how rockets work, how going to university works. I don't know. That guy's so wacky. Just out there doing things. He's just out there saying things. I realized that I actually have never heard Elon Musk's voice until this past weekend. Because like you always read about him, I've never heard him like say anything. But then I watched like the video of him in that Twitter space, the infamous Twitter space where he got roasted and he they closed Twitter spaces. That was the only time I've ever heard him speak. And I'm like, okay, oh, I guess this is what he sounds like. There's like a lot of times when like there's someone famous and I like hear people talking about them a lot, but I've never heard them talk. And that's one of them. Let's see, as I saw someone say, if he's CEO at 3 different companies. Is he a CEO at 3 different places? Oh yeah, right, Tesla, SpaceX, and Twitter. I forgot about the space one. Yeah, what's he doing? Isn't it ironic that he closed Spaces on Twitter, and yet he owns SpaceX? I guess he really clicked the clicked the X button on Twitter Spaces. You know, because like in the X button is when you close. Okay, it's a good joke. It's a really funny joke if you think about it. They're really clever. All 3 people. Welcome, Nano Dan. What emote is that? We're gonna do this again. Tanuki42. Thank you for the claps, Jokojax. But that's cool. I get the joke. I understand the jokes. Yeah, because like, you know, Twitter Spaces, it's like a product of Twitter. And like, you know, the X button on a Windows when you close the window, usually in Windows. And SpaceX, it's a company that he owns. Oh yeah, this is what emote is that? How Punt? Is it Twitter emote quiz time? Or sorry, I misread. I was talking about Twitter. Twitch emote quiz time? No, we're not doing this. We do this like every other stream. Is that a Savinka emote? That's Comdos. Oh shoot. Literally 1984. Oh, that's the one with the Rack Jam. And the Pugberto. Real. Sorry, I just said we're not doing this emote guessing game. And yet I just did it. Let's go. I'm gonna do this. Let's go over what emotes I have. I've been gifted a lot of emotes recently. Every time I just show up in chat, some people are like, yo, that's him. Here we go. That's a Nari emote. We got the Chokojax emote, we got the Becco Ganning emote, we got the Chena emote, we got the Handful emotes, we got the Giruti emotes, got the Dot Level, Clover Inari, Goki _dev, Mooney Bug, Cloth Bug, whoa, 2 bugs, Soya Poya, Alice Sawyer, Karagi _channel, Nana Say Kane, Mint Casella, Gumiharu _Nari, literally in chat. Snackarako, Chia VTuber, Rabenstein, I never know how to pronounce it, and also can't talk. And that's it. That's all my emotes. Oop. You cannot cheer in your own channel. I clicked the wrong button. Okay, that's Clavio, that's Clover Inari. I don't know who that one is. I don't know who that one is. I don't know most of these. Who are these? Afrot? That name sounds familiar. Emifi? I don't know this one. You also don't know? Kirema Excelviti. This is definitely Kuragi. Anyway, we have fun. We have fun here on this stream where I just guess emotes sometimes. That's me, that's literally my emote. Anyway, I mentioned, I think at some point I'm gonna try to draw some more animated emotes. I'm gonna do a nodding emote. That's pretty good, right? Usually pretty usable in many situations. But I think I've gotten into this scenario where I just stream the same things every week, and so like it's hard to find the time slot to do something, right? Because like every Monday I do Mario Picross. Every Tuesday, well Tuesday is a different game because we just finished dog photography game. Wednesday we got this. Thursday I'm doing Dark Souls. Friday is Kemono Friends Picross. Saturday I finished Bowser's Fury, so I guess I could do something else. I did consider playing Mario 3D World. I could change things up. But that's effort. Because I feel like when I first started streaming, I was just like, man, I gotta like think of what I'm gonna do every day. And then I could like, on the day of, I'll be like, I don't know what I'm doing, I guess I'll just play this game. It's good to have like, you know, consistent schedule, you know? You can just go live without having to think about what you're streaming that day. Some people out here, right, making like a whole Twitter schedule. Post like what day they're streaming, what time, what game. I just go live. I don't know, I could change it up. Probably. I think at some point I'll finish Mario Picross, and then I'll probably put something else in that time slot. But I don't know. I don't know what. I think I might also be nearing the end of Kemono Friends Picross. I could just buy like another Picross game, right? Oh, I bought Demon Crawl actually. Choco Jax knows about Demon Crawl. That's the Minesweeper roguelike. I want to play it at some point. I did not start playing it. I have it on Steam though. It was on sale I think this weekend. Oh yeah, also Power Wash Simulator finally went on sale. It's actually more expensive than it was if I had purchased it when it was in beta. Or I guess in early access, but it's there. Demon Crawl, I have it installed. And then I also bought a little Gator game that feels like a Wolfie Core style game that I could play. I saw Amelia Watson was playing it recently. But I didn't watch the stream because I was like, I want to play that game. Yeah, Power Wash Sim is extremely Wolfie Core. It's in the same vein as like the Lawn Mowing Simulator, which I did play for many hours. Yeah, at some point I'll play it. I don't know when, but I'll do it at some point. It seems like a game that many people enjoy. Check it out, it's Demon Crawl. It's basically a roguelike Minesweeper. You can sweep the mines. Anyone out here sweeping the mines? That feels like such a dangerous job, like in real life. It's a nice game. Yeah, it's like, you know, Minesweeper itself is pretty fun. They turned it into a roguelike. And that's also cool. Also pretty cool. Choco Jack's literally out here sweeping mines all the time. How do you survive? It's so dangerous. Such a dangerous job. Do I like roguelikes? Yeah. I don't dislike them. I don't... What was the last roguelike I played? I don't even remember, but I think in general they're pretty fun. Welcome, Nutritious. I did play, well, I played Rogue Legacy too, for like one stream, and then I stopped. Oh wait, I also bought Dinkum. It's a Australian, like, farming game or something? I don't know, at some point I'll play it. Oh yeah, Cult of the Lamb. Well, Cult of the Lamb, yeah, I guess it is a roguelike. Or roguelite. Backpack Hero? Yeah, I saw that one. It seemed... Backpack Hero seems too big brain for me. You gotta think about, like, doing combos and stuff like that. I watched Northern Lion play it, and he seemed to enjoy it. But it requires too much thinking. Did I ever play Isaac on stream? I have not. I haven't played Isaac since Rebirth first came out. I played the Flash version a lot, back when that was a thing. And then Isaac Rebirth came out, I played that a little bit. I haven't played Isaac that much. I have watched thousands of hours of it though. As you know, Northern Lion, he streams a lot. See, last I heard they were training mice to smell mines to mark them for actual people. I think I did also see that. There's like either a news article or like a YouTube short about it. It's weird seeing like mice on a leash. Mice are cool. Rats are so cool. Mice and rats. I was recently exposed to Picross X Pickbits versus Osbo Ross. What? Osbo Ross? Yo, what if it's actually Picross? Like the X is actually pronounced cross, right? What if it's Picross Cross? That would make sense. Or what if the X is silent? Picross Pickbits. Literally rat jamming. Sorry, we're gonna go into nighttime mode because it's better for my eyes. Picross, yep. Pick sauce. Here we go. That's more like it. I like this time of day. Look at how shiny the string is. That's pretty cool. Got the fireflies. I think if that dog game from yesterday was like available in VR, that would be really cool, right? Imagine if they had dogs in this game. There's a dog right there. A dog on the lake. Surfing dog. So have you camped before? Anyone here go camping? I've never been camping. I don't know if I would enjoy it. It does seem chill, but at the same time, it's like it seems like a lot of effort. Sometimes. Everyone does it because of Eurocamp. People go camping, they're like, yo, this is literally just like Eurocamp. Just like the anime. Whoa. I started going a couple times a year. Did I read that message already? I feel like I should do it at least once. Maybe, yeah. I mean, there's like different types of camping, right? There's people that camp in their vans. There's people who, like, you know, you set up a camp in the wilderness. There's some people that camp, like in a little cabin. All of those are different types of camping. It's been a while since I've been recommended one of those videos on YouTube. Like some time ago, I kept getting recommended van camping videos, and I used to watch them pretty often, and those seem pretty chill. And just like a guy driving around, and he's got like camping stuff in his van. Those are cool. Welcome, Yurgi King. I'm gonna assume you're Yurgi King. as I mentioned yesterday. Let's see, been camping once, you definitely need the right supplies. You should try maybe with some friends. I do have some friends who go to Japan pretty often. Some of them were like Eurocamp fans, and they're like, yo, we should go camping around Mount Fuji or something. And I don't know, I guess that would be cool. Maybe I could do it someday. Really wasn't expecting the atmospheric changes in this game. Makes it pretty relaxing. Yeah, the nighttime mode is good. You have to put on the night mask to see it. They're very chill. Okay, super. You know each other? Advent? Oh wait, is that literally a Chocojack's emote? It is, okay. Let me scroll up. You could just even do day camping and not stay the night. That's also valid. There are times when I see... You guys know there's like a YouTube channel of a guy with like what is that guy's channel called? Is that like Lilo or something? He has like this cooking, like, it's not a grill. What are these things called? He's got like the little, you know, I'll just show you guys. He does cooking. It's like if you were camping. You guys know what I'm talking about? Okay. If I pull it up, you'll know. Lilo. Not Lilo and Stitch. Was it Lilo Japanese YouTube channel? No. There's a guy who like cooks. It's not cooking. Man, I don't know how. On a camp stove? Yeah, that one. What was his name? I don't remember. Japanese guy. Japanese, VTuber? He's a VTuber as well, right? No. This guy, yeah, this freaking guy. You guys know this guy? What is this guy's name? Please link to his YouTube channel. Here it is. This guy, you guys know this guy? You've never seen them? Okay, you gotta see this. So, like, every one of his videos, he's, like, doing stuff that you could do while camping. Let's look for his most popular video. These, yeah, whatever this thing is called. What are these called? It's like a sandwich press? It's not a sandwich press, what is it? This thing that you take camping. But all of his videos are like him doing this stuff. He puts a lot of cheese. Oh no, I'm becoming a React streamer. Okay, but no, just like, you know, he's got this, he's putting stuff on here. He puts, like, he's got this fire, and then, like, all of his videos, he's just doing stuff like this. And I feel like that'd be cool. You go camping, you get one of these things. What are these called? Griddle panini press? I don't know if that's the actual term for it. But yeah, maybe. But these are pretty good. Check that out. Check that. He's like bubbling with the cheese. And then he always does this thing where he opens his can and it's really loud. Then he wipes it. Anyway, he's also a VTuber. But yeah, it's pretty good. It looks pretty good. Okay, let me go back. Let me go back to standing up. That's what it's all about. Gotta be standing. I'd say please do try camping one day. It's a really nice experience when it's so quiet and you can't hear anything. When you are literally deaf. I think one thing that I would like to do is go to a place where I can actually see the stars, you know? Because, like, as someone who lives in, like, New York City and has only traveled to, like, other cities, I've never really been, like, in the middle of nowhere. Right? So, like, in cities, there's, like, a lot of light pollution. You don't really get to see the stars. Like this, right? You got the stars up there. They're never this bright in real life. Or where I live, anyway. I think it would be cool. You just look up and you're like, oh, look, stars. What's up with that? Welcome, Happy Toaster. Location doxed, yeah. Look at this place where the stars are not visible. Highly recommend camping. I feel like if I were to go camping, I probably would want to go with someone who has done it before, you know, so that they know what they're doing. Or I guess we could just watch YouTube videos of someone doing it correctly. Because like if I just go and everyone there has never done it, then it's just like, you know, no one knows what they're doing. Someone who's going exactly. Welcome, Bone Miser. Camping. Camping VTuber. They don't actually. So that channel I showed. Actually, I probably should have linked the channel. You know, I'll link it now. You guys can watch his content. This guy. His channel's good. They don't really do VTubing that often. But anyway, it's cool. Suppose you could locate someone based on the stars in a stream? Yeah, look at those stars literally right there. That's the Big Dipper, right? I've been told that's the Big Dipper. And so you could or that one of those, you could geolocate me. I've been getting a lot of YouTube Shorts recommendations from Rainbolt, the GeoGuessr guy. Just a lot of videos of him like guessing where things are. It's like here's, I guess locations, but I see like 0.1 seconds, and it's black and white, and also cut up into 4 parts, and then he still gets them. And then people send him photos of places, and they're like, hey, my dog died here, but I don't remember where it was. Can you find this place for me? And then he does it. Just stuff like that. Just geolocate things. What's up with that? What's up with that guy? It's a different guy, though. But it's pretty cool. Camping seems pretty fun. But I also feel like the fact that I'm indoors all the time, every time I go outside, I always get this like this desire to just wash my hands all the time. Every time I touch anything, it's like, oh, I touched the dirt, I gotta put on the hand sanitizer. Whatever. I touch the ground. I've been too sanitized from being indoors all. Yeah, glove. I guess you could go glove camping. Because of lockdown, yeah. You touch anything and you're like, oh, germs. What if there's COVID? People do get health issues in New York due to low sunlight. Indoors in tall buildings. I haven't been outside in so long. Wait, no, that's not true. I went outside last month. That's good enough. That's probably good enough. Welcome, Toaster. Your parents are getting worse. Now they wear disposable gloves for throwing out the trash. Is that worse or better? What if that's actually better? No, that's not better. Welcome, Mint. Go with the dog. I'm starting to get cabin fever. Is that when you've like been indoors too long? Is that like an actual term? I've heard it mentioned. I don't know exactly what it is. You're like indoors for so long and you're just like, I wish I could go outside. Is it like an actual fever? Do people get sick, literally sick, being indoors? Now you could go outside. Probably. Let's see, if you're above Sacramento, you should be taking vitamin D. Why that location specifically? Because there's not enough sunlight up there? actual fever. Yeah, I didn't assume it was an actual fever, but what if it was an actual fever? If you were indoors too much, what if you could die from being indoors? Let's see, I was getting cabin fever at the beginning of lockdowns. I was so excited to check the mail. I don't think I'm affected by that. Like, I can be indoors for, like, I guess the rest of my life, and I guess I would be fine with it. Considering I rarely ever go outside. I guess, like, being in VR... Okay, I guess VR is not really a good substitute. But, like, this is so cool, right? Copium. This is so cool. I'm literally outside right now. It's not true. Virtual grass. This is what Mark Zuckerberg wants. People don't go outside. They just spend all their time in VR. See, once you get past a certain latitude, you just do not get enough sun. Record of not leaving my apartment is two years. Holy frick. That's fine. That's a long time. That's a long time, though. I could probably do it. Let's see, I was indoors a lot even before the lockdown. Yeah, I was also. That's the thing is, like, you know, back then, everyone was like, oh man, you should go outside, you should go touch grass, you should do whatever. But then as soon as COVID started being a thing, and like being indoors was actually a good thing. You're like, oh, I'm staying indoors like a good citizen. What are you doing? You're going outside? That's lame. Suddenly my choice to stay indoors was validated, and now I don't even feel bad about saying I don't go outside. Because I'm doing my part, not spreading COVID. Not getting COVID, not spreading COVID. I'm literally outside right now, in virtual reality. And it's raining. Look, it's raining. You got birds in the sky. That's my pre-COVID record, 2 years. What is that like? You ever just like get things delivered? Groceries delivered all the time? It's pretty convenient nowadays. You don't have to go to the supermarket. You can just order stuff and they'll bring it to you. Really living in the future. You're not buying things in VR like Mark wants. That always seems stupid to me. Like, why would you put on your VR headset to go into a virtual store and buy stuff, like buy physical goods in a virtual store? It's like strictly less convenient than just going on a website, clicking the stuff you actually want. It's like people when they do like teleconferencing stuff. Actually, the whole metaverse for like business, it seems stupid. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put on my VR headset to be in a meeting. I'm gonna like have like an actual whiteboard in VR. Whoa, no, no. Just get like an iPad or something. You can draw on the canvas. Shaking your head, being COVID free. Exactly. Let's see, I did the reverse of most people. Outside was way more during COVID. Work from home was too sedentary to be comfortable. I am the opposite of your opposite. Yeah, I was perfectly okay with being indoors. And I still am. I mean, I do miss going to the park though. Like that was always nice. Whenever I had like a 3-day weekend, on those Fridays, I would always just go to the park. I would just chill. I would get lunch, I would just sit in the park and I would eat. Yeah, that was some fun times. And, I don't do that anymore. Let's see, a lot of delivery companies popped off during COVID. They're literally popping off. My parents have not gone to the grocery store for years. Everything gets delivered. Same actually. Cause like, you know, sometimes if you don't have a car, I guess cause you're in California, everyone has a car. But like here, if you don't have a car, you can't really bring that much stuff, right? You could buy one of those carts that you, what do they call them? The whatever things you put stuff in it. But like for the most part, you can't bring that much stuff. But if they're delivering stuff, you know, the person delivering it has a car, and they could bring up whatever they want. It's a lot of stuff. Let's see, what if I want to see a bad 3D model of the thing I'm buying? You could look it up. You could go on Google, just search for product 3D. Doritos 3D though, you guys remember that? Doritos 3D. What if I want to listen to the same pre-recorded shopping assistant 5 billion times? Well, then you just go into the metaverse. Got them, you got me. We let them redefine video as the metaverse. No, I feel like the metaverse is like a very specific thing. Like I wouldn't consider this game the metaverse. I think a metaverse, it's like the whole connecting like VR stuff to real life stuff. Like saying you're gonna go like into a conference in VR, or like I don't know, go to like a concert or something, stuff like that. This is distinct. This is not interacting with anyone in the game. This is literally a single player game. Except you guys are here in the form of like a rectangle. They brought them back and they suck in comparison to the 90s one. I did hear that they brought back Doritos 3D. And I never tried the new ones. But when I was a kid, I really liked the old ones. Whoa, it's 3D. And it's Doritos. Metaverse, have you ever met a woman? That's so true. So true, Toaster. So true. Let's see, I vaguely remember Amazon experimented with 3D models on their website. I assume it didn't help sales. I still see that sometimes. Sometimes when I look at a product, they got like a 3D view you can rotate around. And pretty often you can choose like different colors and they just swap them. It's obvious that they just edited them. It's not like an actual photo. They didn't actually take a photo of like, you know, 6 different colors. And like, this isn't accurate at all. What's up with that? Never met a verse I didn't like. That could be the new rap line. Put that in a rap. Verses. Metaverses. Let's see, before COVID, Toaster would go to Japan once every 5 to 6 months and went to the arcade every week. I've never been indoors for more than 1 week at a time. Dang. Yeah, I used to go to Japan every year, and that was fun. And then I stopped because of COVID. I hope sometime like in the next 2 years I could go back. But let's be honest, I'm gonna assume COVID's just gonna be around forever. It'll just be like, you know, remember COVID-19? Oh yeah, we're in like COVID-29 now. It's still a thing. Because people refuse to wear masks and consider other people as hecked up. They changed Doritos 3Ds to become Bugles? That's messed up. I used to like Bugles as a kid. You know, like you could like Bugles, you could put them on your fingers. You're like, haha, look at this, the funny chips you could put on your fingers. I tried doing that with Bugles like in the past 2 years, I think. And I think they changed them. Either that or because I'm an adult now and my hands are larger. Can't actually put the Bugles on your fingers anymore. And that's messed up. And then I ate them and they're really salty. I don't remember them being this salty. It was a bit messed up. Let's see, can't believe how easily I swap from going out that often to just never going out. It is pretty easy to just not go outside, right? It's objectively easier to stay where you are. We call it inertia. Inertia is a property of matter, of mass even, possibly. Let's see, my family is in Japan right now. I feel a little bad turning down the trip. I feel like, I think a bunch of my friends are going to Japan this year. And I think to me it's still a bit too early for me to want to go. Like, they just opened up the tourist restrictions recently. But I don't know. I just said, it's like, if you get COVID there, what are you gonna do? I guess they do have like healthcare that's provided by the country. It must be worse, like, traveling to the US. Like, if you're like a citizen from like a place that has universal healthcare, right? You're like, okay, it's fine. I get COVID in my own country. I get treated. If you're traveling to the US and then you catch COVID, you gotta go to the hospital. You're like, you gotta pay like $1 billion. People should just never go to the US. Simply just don't do it. Here, let me scroll up. Pre-COVID, my commute was 1 hour long one way. After COVID, I saved so much time. Yeah, I'm glad I don't have to travel like 1 hour every way. Right, actually my coworker who I was talking about, who got a new job, he said his new job is hybrid, so he would have to go to the office a few days a week. And he hasn't even started the job yet, but he was like, oh, I'm thinking of like, maybe in a year from now I'm gonna start looking for another job. And I'm like, you literally didn't even start yet. And you're like, I'm gonna go to this company and then just like, in a year I'm just gonna leave. I don't know, I guess maybe it makes sense. I don't want to commute ever. Every job from now on, I'm just gonna look for work from home places. And that's cool. Toaster's going to Japan again in April. Next year. Yeah, next year. Wait, next year as in 2023, presumably? I guess it wouldn't be 2024. That's like too far away. Why would work expense something like that long? 2023, I guess that makes sense. Speaking of Amazon, I love the genre of editing our product into stock images to express a vibe. Yes. There are various links. Let me click this one. Yeah, what the heck is this? Is that a VTuber? What kind of plush is it? I don't know what this is. What was the other one? This one's totally real. Look at the low quality texture on this. That's cool. Sorry, I'm so far behind in chat. I'm like 3 minutes behind. Let's see. One time in Japan, I will never watch Wealthy streams because they're too early in the morning in JST. There's one guy who shows up here pretty often from Japan, and I'm like, you wake up really early. How do people do it? Imagine, yeah, I guess he just happens to be awake. Gotta go to bed. Goodbye, Hawu Makeinu. Thank you for stopping by. I can't believe Toaster would abandon us. What do you mean? Going to Japan? They have scary advertisements in the UK for travel insurance. If you get sick and insured, I misread injured as insured. If you get sick/injured in the US, travel insurance. Oh yeah, travel insurance is a thing. I think my most recent, the Japanese trip that I was supposed to go on, or sorry, my trip to Japan that I was supposed to go on, I did purchase travel insurance. And then I had to cancel the flight because COVID started being a thing. And that's messed up. A lot of countries will cover out-of-country healthcare under their regular national systems. Dang, what? Oh, that sounds good then. How do they do it then? Like if you're in the US and you get injured, and then the insurance company, I guess you give them your like travel insurance forms or whatever. Okay, I guess that's fine. As a US tourist though. Man, the US is so messed up. Can't believe the US. It's like this. It's so messed up. It must be nice to have groceries delivered. My parents refuse to actually use grocery delivery because they claim they can't afford it. I mean, I guess it is slightly more expensive in that you have to pay, you know, an extra fee on top of it. But it's so convenient. It's so cool to not have to go places. But sometimes they like miss out on stuff, right? You'll order a bunch of stuff and then like you find out they skipped like 1 or 2 items. And you're like, okay, I guess it's not like that big a deal. But like it's kind of annoying that they're missing every time. Sorry, yes, I've been catching up with chat. Catch and release, more like catch up with chat. Is it Ganyu plushie from Genshin? I guess I can see it. I guess that makes sense. Okay, I've caught up with chat. Okay, I'm considering going to Japan in December next year with a friend. Not sure what to expect. I've only been to Tokyo in the summer. I've had the opposite. I've only been in Japan in the winter. Specifically around Christmas time. I've been to Japan 3 times, and all of those times I've flown out on Christmas Day. And so that's what I'm used to. There was like the 1 year that I was supposed to go in a different time. It was like in February. Or like March or something. But then COVID was a thing and I couldn't go. It's probably my fault. What if it's my fault? The world was just like, oh, you think you're gonna go to Japan at a time that isn't Christmas? We're gonna introduce COVID. Just to spite me specifically. Everything revolves around me specifically. That's a joke, by the way. It's not actually. Implemented some features of identification for a health company. Had to deal with foreign travelers, prisoners, and a bunch of odd cases. Features of identification. What does that mean? ID. You like the part where your compliance team was breathing down your neck for every piece of code. Like privacy policy stuff. If you have like users' personal information, it makes everything super complicated. Dang privacy laws. How could they do this? They make things so difficult. We can't just sell people's data, SMH. Well, if you should recycle content by doing the Japan trip photo stream again. Exactly the same stream except on Twitch. I did consider doing it, but then I'm just like, I don't know. And also by stream, you mean 3 streams. I did 3 streams of Japan photos and videos. 3 whole streams. And all those streams were like at least 2 hours each. That's at least 6 hours of content right there. But I don't know. That's like too much reusing content. But also at the same time, like most people here have not seen it. Right? Because most people here were not here when I was streaming on YouTube. Barely any people in chat are even from that era. Let's see, that's pretty much what we're planning to do. That you'll find a lot to do near Christmas in Japan. So here's the thing about Japan, is that if you're there in like the first 3 days of the new year, like almost everything is closed. You gotta be extremely sure that the places you plan on going are actually open on the first 3 days of the new year. Because like a lot of restaurants are not open. A lot of interesting things are not open. It is very chill over there though. It's like, I like the mood of that time of year in Japan. It's like it's very relaxing. Everyone's just chilling, especially like on New Year's Day and like the days after that. Everyone's just relaxing, having a calm time. Because like there was one year when the first time I went to Japan, we traveled really far to do like there's a town that there's Takehara, and it was featured in the anime Tamayura, and that place is like in the middle of nowhere relatively, and so like you take like the train runs every like once an hour or something, and it's like, you know, it's in the middle of nowhere. We went there on like January 3rd, and they were like, "Oh, can't wait to, you know, see all the things that were in the anime." Like every shop was closed. There was like one shop that was open. All the places that were selling merch were closed. We were like, man, we went out all this way and we didn't confirm that things were whether things were actually open. It was still fun though. Was still enjoyable. But yeah, that's one thing to look out for. Things are still open on Christmas though. Like as I mentioned, they don't really celebrate Christmas over there in the same way as we do in the West. It's not like a holiday. It's just they just eat chicken. They just eat KFC. Is it raining in game? It is. It's been raining for a while. You can tell because of the raindrops on the water. The water. I enjoy the rain in this game. It's like the one time when I raided into someone else who was playing this game. I think like a few weeks ago I raided I Can Play, and he was playing this, and he was complaining about the rain. He was like, "Man, when will it stop raining?" And I was just there thinking like, man, that's like the best part. That's the best part of the game, is when it's raining. Because it's like, it's a good atmosphere. It's very chill. Very fun times. Anyway, I think I should hydrate again soon. Actually, right now is probably a good time, and so I will do that. I will hydrate now. Yeah, petrichor, that's the name of, is that the name of, like, the smell of like, grass after it rains? It's like one of those really specific words. People be like, oh yeah, German has a word for this very specific thing. Cannot be translated. I mean, it's not German, but, like, as an example. Speaking of KFC chicken, reverse trend in the UK. What is that? Wow, I like when I open this window and I get this huge thing that says turn on notifications. How about no? Katsu has entered British consciousness enough to begin making an appearance in Christmas party food. Katsu, 8 Katsu chicken sliders with Katsu curry style sauce. But is it goated with the sauce? Pre-assembled. These look really small. I never understood the appeal of, like, sliders. They're just like really small burgers, right? The ratio is all off. I don't know, maybe it's fine. Maybe it's perfectly fine. Anyway, so it's been 2 hours. Now we can finally get to the part where I ask you guys how you're doing. Anyone out here looking forward to this? It's got to be like you tune into a Wolfie stream and be like, man, I can't wait until the part where he asks me how I'm doing, what I'm up to specifically, and then you type in your answer, and then I read it out loud, and then I acknowledge various things, and then I talk about stuff. Can't wait for that. How have you guys been doing? What are you up to? Classic. Sliders make sense if you want 3 varieties of burger in one sitting. I very rarely want that though. They're also like very similar. Usually people just eat 3 of the same thing. Well, also yeah, White Castle though. You ever have White Castle burgers? The patties are like tiny. Most of it is just bread. And they're not even heated up most of the time. You buy entire suitcases of like 15 of them. Just eat like 4 of them at the same time. And spending a lot of time doing PCB work on the side, not for work. PCB. Electronics things. Is it for something specific? Designing some cool circuitry. I can't talk. Circuitry. There are some people that like when they design PCBs, they make like art on the back. There's some that are like, I'm gonna draw like an anime girl on this PCB, and the lines are set up in a way that it makes sense, and it makes art. He asked the question. It's true, I did ask the question. And yet only one person answered. Let's see, patties and tiny with 5 holes in them. This one does remind... I knew it. It does. It has to. You have like a PCB with like a VTuber on it. That reminds me, I was thinking yesterday... I was also thinking yesterday... I also think today I would answer, but the answer would be nothing. What about what you had for lunch? It could be like, I had a ramen or something. Reminded by the Kuragi emote that I use, that you attract and or attracted to a lot of dog VTubers. What? Do you watch Kuragi streams? Do you watch Mint streams? Chocojax is also a dog. Are there other dogs? That's only 3 though. And I feel like from yesterday I mentioned many streamers, many VTubers are cats. Cats are probably the most common VTuber. Does Kuragi say Wednesday? No, that's Mint. Mint says Wednesday. It's literally today. Today's Wednesday. Poggers. Anyway, that's just 3 people. I think if you counted, like... I don't know, actually. Is that true? There's 3. I do get many viewers who are also streamers. I think that's cool. Welcome, Nano Dan. Wait, I think I already welcomed you. Didn't I already welcome you? I did. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure you said something earlier. And that I did greet you. Did I greet you? I don't know if I did. Welcome, Moonybug. Oh shoot, got the weird letters that are not actually letters. I did, yeah, you used that emote. And then I was like, what is this emote? And then I did like, it's like, who's that? Who's Tanuki? I don't know how to make an S. You make the cool S. How would you you would do $. You do $. Yeah, that one. This one. What is that symbol? Section? Is that the section symbol? When you're writing like an essay and you put that. It's like 2 S's. Actually, you guys ever, when you guys drew the cool S, do you guys ever do like the infinite cool S? It's like this. Okay, going back here. Here, like, you ever do this, you know, the classic way to do the cool S? You draw these 6 lines. And then you connect this one with this one. And then you do this up here. But what if instead of doing this, you just, sorry, I'm pressing the wrong buttons on my keyboard. I can't see what I'm doing. Instead of doing, why can't I undo? Edit, undo, Control Z. Instead of doing that, what if you just copy and paste it? You just do this again, and you go infinite. And it becomes this cool looking chain thing. I think that's pretty cool. Exactly, it was common. You've never made that thing before. Massive brain. It's like you just do this, and then you could just do it forever. What if you did this? What if you put them next to each other? I don't know. Well, we got the Grinch down here. How is he so devilish? Let's see, I've never made that thing before. It wasn't common where I come from. Is it like an American thing? Is the cool S an American thing? I would think that it's like, what if it was universal, right? It's gotta exist everywhere. Or like some variation of the cool S. I guess that copy pasta was not Twitch compatible. Which one? Which copy pasta? What are you talking about, Toaster? I think you invented stitching? No. I didn't even see your message. Normally, if you posted something and it was like in the moderation queue, I would see it in this chat. But it literally didn't even make it to here. So right before I posted Frick, I see. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Net braiding with just untwirl. No, not like this. I still don't get where the cool S is coming from. It's just a thing that people drew as a kid. Right? Literally everyone was doing it. Also, one other cool thing you could do is you ever do this thing where you draw like a shape, and then inside the shape you draw like a circle, and then you just fill up the rest of the space with circles. It looks so cool. If I could draw a circle, this would look so cool right now, but I can't draw a circle. Imagine if that was a good circle, and then you have this empty space, and then you just do this. I can't freaking draw a circle. You do this, and then you just fill up the whole thing. Right now you have this empty space. You put this in here. This is like the weirdest pepperoni pizza. And then it looks cool. Look at how cool this is, guys. You could have this in your notebook. And everyone will see it and they'll all be like, whoa, how do you do that? That's so cool. How are you so cool? And then everyone will want to be your friend. That's not true. No one cares. But what if they did care? Wouldn't that be cool? I used to doodle a lot in my notes. Just stuff like this. I tried to post the ASCII art of the cool S. Wait, I think I read that. I already read that comment. I'm just reading the same comment multiple times. Any other cool things that people drew back in the day? Oh yeah, I used to do this thing where I would draw like a box, and then like a 3D box, and then I would have the box like intersect with other 3D boxes. And people were like, whoa, that's so cool. Like here's a box, right? It's like a box. and then you have this part and this part. But look, what if this part was another box? Oh shoot, how's he doing it? And then you just keep doing this, and then you have like infinite boxes. Do this one down here, and then you just have another layer. You just go down again, and then you're like, oh, but what do you do up here? Well, if you flip your head around upside down, you could say this part is like, you know, it's like another box, and then you just do this. I invented Minecraft, so true. How am I doing it? I'm gonna be friends with your fractal. Is this a fractal? I guess, yeah, I guess it is. It's got shapes. Repeating shapes. Got this one. Whoops. Oh no. Classic. One of the classic things to do of all time. Exactly. Yeah, how am I doing it? Astounding visuals on both screens? What do you mean both screens? Oh shoot. Wait, what does this look like? Oh, look at this. My head is falling off. What if I turn my headset like entirely upside down? What would that look like? Maybe I don't want to do that. That's what you meant. What if I, can I just... No, I don't want to do it. I can't do it. I'm gonna stand up again. Also, this time I actually remembered to charge my headset. Remember last Wednesday when I was streaming this and then my headset ran out of power and then I just like stared off into the distance for like 30 seconds while I reconnected my headset. Everything went quiet and everyone was like, is he dead? Yes, I noticed the low battery warning today, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna turn it on. Also, welcome Denchi. I find those Hatsune Miku is the creator of Minecraft memes so entertaining. Yes, she did create Minecraft. A shaft angle, yeah. When you turn your head like this. Well, if he snaps his neck live on stream. No. I would never do that. Willingly. The ultimate cancel is being replaced by Hatsune Miku. I think that only really works when the person who originally created something is no longer involved in it. Right? It makes sense to say this has been a thing that people have been saying. But like, it makes sense to say Hatsune Miku invented Minecraft because like Notch is no longer getting paid for future work on Minecraft. But when people say things like J.K. Rowling, sorry, when they say like Hatsune Miku invented Harry Potter, therefore it's okay to still consume Harry Potter related stuff. Well, but J.K. Rowling still gets paid for it, so it's not exactly the same. Anyway, that's something that people have been saying. Isn't like the account that popularized it did like this whole thing on Twitter. Anyway, yeah, how's the fishing going? I caught and released 2 entire fish. Yes, as Hamflo mentioned, as I got raided, I explained what this game was and I caught 2 fish. The second fish was by accident. The first fish was extremely on purpose. I released both of them and I got like $1. $1.29 maybe for each fish. You know what? Okay, Denchi, for you, I will go fishing one more time. Check it out. The 3rd fish of today. This is probably like the 3rd fish in the past like 3 weeks. Released Bofa. Yeah, literally Bofa. Bank of America. Tower. There's a tower called the Bank of America Tower. It's Aikatsu. Yeah, I caught two fish. At this point, they should add you to this game as the real last boss. Turn me into a fish. They wouldn't do that. Imagine if they did that. The wall fish. The fish in the wall. They could put me like in the wall. Just have like a thing over there. You can only catch this fish near the wall. This was named after the streamer who streams this game every Wednesday. Every Wednesday. I was also thinking of the wall in the cave, but like I don't actually want that because I don't like the cave. I would rather not be in the cave. Oh yeah, only on Wednesdays. Wolfie Wednesdays. Can we check out the cave? No. I don't like that place. I refuse to go back there. Last time when I raided someone else who was playing the game, he did go into the cave, and he doesn't get motion sickness, so I told him to go to the really pretty looking room in there, and he did. And he was like, wow, it is really pretty in here. And I said, that's right, it is. I love how chaotic Rome looks in VR. It's only because of my model has these like stubby arms. That's the only reason why it looks silly. Here, I'll release 3 fish today. Check this out. $5. When the name is when the name is yellow, it means it's worth less than if you had just sold it. Yeah, you get money. I don't know where the money comes from. The environment. I'm not okay? No. It's a meme. You know that meme? That meme was like me when you guys know that meme? Classic meme. I was just playing into it for the humor. It's really funny. When that thing. The allegory of the cave, when you leave it, you don't go back. Just as Plato predicted. You guys remember that there was like a PBS history show. It was like a cartoon and they had like Plato, but like Plato was like a buffalo or something. You guys remember this? This whole like for the longest time I didn't realize Plato. Okay, like as a kid, I just thought Plato was like a buffalo. Is this real? Did I make this up? Let me look it up. I'm gonna look up PBS Plato Buffalo. Also, yeah, why does his name sound like Play-Doh? PBS Plato Buffalo. Was he a buffalo? Adventures from the Book of Virtues. Yeah, this guy. You guys ever watched this? Adventures from the Book of Virtues. This is a freaking guy. Yeah, you guys remember this? This guy was named Plato, and I always associated Plato with this guy. I don't remember anything about this show. I just remember that it existed and I watched it at some point. And that's it. This may have been an obscure show, maybe. You've never seen this one? Really? No, it's real. This was definitely real. Where did this show air? I didn't just make this up. This was real. 1996 anime, 2 seasons, only 2 seasons. Look, he got a 7.1 on IMDb. 30-minute episodes. Was it on PBS? I don't know. Anyway. It was an interesting show. Although I don't remember anything about it. Kuragi Shy. Like, look at this buffalo. What's he doing? I recently learned Play-Doh is edible. No, it's not. If you've ever tasted Play-Doh as a kid, you know it's like salty as heck. I feel like if you ever like swallowed Play-Doh, it would be enough sodium to last a lifetime. Welcome, Pakin. Finally able to catch a stream. A welcome. Salt is healthy to some extent. You can't have too much of it. Pretty sure it's edible. What? They made it salty to prevent kids from eating it. Just like the Nintendo Switch cartridges. Remember when everyone used to lick the Nintendo Switch cartridges? It's like the Streisand effect. They're like, we're gonna make it this way so people don't do it. And then everyone posts about how bad it is. No, I gotta try it. It tastes awful? Well, that's a sign to try it. It really says a lot. It really says a lot about society. What makes you think? On the topic, heavy metals are edible? But that doesn't mean they're healthy. Yeah, everything is edible ones. We've said this before. We said this several times. You could literally eat anything. So heavy metals. How are the metals so heavy? So when they play that electric guitar, and then you like eat the audio. It's not healthy for. It's too loud. Heavy metal is too loud. It can't be good for you. I've been saying this all the time. They have a lot of protons. Isn't that the race from StarCraft? The protons, my life for ire. Also didn't figure out the dough in Play-Doh actually stands for dough. What else could it be? It's definitely dough. About death metals like plutonium. They're screaming a lot. So true, yeah, so true. You gotta construct those pylons. Also, every time someone says pylon, like a pylon is actually like a real life thing, but I always associate it with StarCraft. Right? What is a real life pylon? I never actually thought to look it up until now. I see it mentioned sometimes. What is a pylon? Oh, it's just these? Wait, these things are pylons? A tower used for carrying power lines through high above the— okay, I see. Okay, that's what it is. Every time people say it, I'm just like, oh, like in StarCraft? But no, these are pylons. You ever think someone in the industry, every time they create a pylon, they're just like just like in StarCraft. 8 protons what you consume for your muscle? Isn't that pylons? Isn't that pylons? Isn't that Pylon? Isn't that the character from Genshin Impact? Pylon? Isn't that the emergency food? I mean, you could eat plutonium, but you won't enjoy the profit of the documentary. What? Stop? No. Isn't that the Paimon? That's Paimon, right? What if we held hand in the shadow of the Colossus? Anyway, if you learned anything here today, learn that Pylon is those things. Yeah, Paimon is a global emote. You know how much they paid? Genshin Impact paid so much to have their brand everywhere. Welcome, Jimmy Map. Yes, hungry Paimon. How is she so hungry? How can she do it? We have fun. We have so much fun. Look at all the green names. We're in green name territory again. We got Zoe, we got Nanodam, we got Pokken, we got Toaster. How are they so green? Pokemon. True. Who's that Pokemon? Venusaur. What color is my Twitch name today? Let me send a message. If it's green, then I will catch another fish. And I mean like green on my screen. Okay, it's purple on my screen. It's definitely different on everyone else's screen. Is blue? It's different. It's random. Everyone sees a different color. What if the green that you see is not the green that I see, huh? You ever think about this? I have Twitch Prime so I can choose the color. Yes. But I simply don't choose my color, and so it's just random. Green not good. How can Hamflo say this? Green slander in my chat? Wow. Messed up. That's messed up. Look at all these people. They're all out. They're being. Dang, what's wrong with me? They're all out here being green, and you're insulting their choices. All right. Well, I'm basically out of stuff to talk about. Was that a corpse emote? Corpse channel emote? I'm done. You guys, if you guys got other stuff to talk about, feel free to suggest other conversation topics for the next 10 to 15 minutes. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be standing here. Just out here. Imagine if the bear showed up. What if the bear showed up? That'd be cool. Freezing rain. How's the weather over there? I don't know. I don't look outside. So I have no idea. Don't forget to buy the repair box and upgrade your Zweihander. I actually did that off stream. As soon as I ended the stream last Thursday, I went back. I did it myself because I didn't want to waste time on stream just going back. So I already did it. What I didn't realize was that if you upgrade your weapon, it also repairs it. I did that after I repaired it, so I ended up paying like an extra 800 souls for no reason. But, whatever, it's fine. Yeah, I repaired it. I got it to +7. I didn't have enough to get it to +10. I could have farmed some stuff, but I don't know. And then I read you can buy them at some point later, so I don't know. Any plan on buying new games for 2023? No. No. I don't even know what games are coming out that I actually want. Isn't Armored Core is like Elden Ring except with mech? With the mechs. Plural. Mechs. They're sick. They're so sick. Did I say Elden Rings are Dark Souls? Mechas. Yeah, I have one more medium Titanite shard left. An idea. I need 2 more for +8. Less filler, so true. Welcome X-Job, the Hulk. What? I got confused by Rust, but this isn't a topic for a stream. All of the language features are so interconnected it's hard to figure out why the compiler behaves. Be a link to a Stack Overflow, the links to a GitHub. You gotta understand a lot of manual memory management and why it's necessary. Yo, there's a Wolf. Wolf's Dance by Karagi. Wolf's Dance created by Karagi. on a wall filler. The entire AC franchise is like short missions and a lot of building your mech up and managing finances. I like how the acronym AC can mean so many things nowadays. Like if you see AC, what do you think? You think of air conditioning, you think of Animal Crossing, you think of Assassin's Creed, you think of Armored Core. What is something I have yet to do that I would like to do in the future? I don't know. I don't really have any more long-term goals. I feel like I should. I feel like I should have goals, and yet I don't. What about you guys? You guys have any cool goals? Because I mean, like one of my goals with streaming was to get better at talking, and I feel like I've gotten pretty good at talking. Right? It's been almost 2 years. Actually, my 2-year streaming anniversary is in January, so that's pretty soon. I looked it up. It occurs on a Thursday, and that's when I normally play Dark Souls. I don't have anything special planned. I'm just gonna go live and chill. We're just chilling. Literally just existing. So true. So true. Me IRL. How did I miss this? I'm playing Animal Crossing. Yeah, the entire Animal Crossing franchise is short missions and building your mech up. Exactly. Alternating current. See the bear? I've seen the bear. The bear's real. There's that one stream where I saw the bear 4 times. The bear's real. Going outside to touch some grass. That's a goal. That's a good goal. Finally moving out of my parents' home since my house loan got approved. Yo, congrats. Great job. Now you can own a home, and then you can experience all the difficulties that come with owning a home. Probably. Boring answer is write an interpreter. For what? A custom language? You're gonna write your own language? Interpreting? Yeah, 2 years. 2 years? Can you believe I've been streaming for almost 2 years? But I mean, like, when I first started, it was mostly like I was doing like one stream a week. And it was like very arbitrary. And then I started streaming on Twitch, and I was like, this is cool. And then I just I streamed every day. Well, every day except Sunday. And now here I am. Out here on the lake every Wednesday. Talking to a floating rectangle. It's wild. Technology truly is wild. Just be out here. Just be out here. Talking to text in a box. See, I want to obtain a home, but man, the market sucks. Yeah, in this economy, it's messed up. That's messed up. Economy, you got money, got numbers that are going up. You ever see those numbers? How can the numbers keep going up? Someone's got to stop them. It's going on for too long. They got to stop these numbers. Should get someone to do this. Another one, finding motivation to finish my master's rather than semi-vegetating. Like a master's degree is usually like one more year than a bachelor's degree, right? But I guess it depends on if you actually finish your master's thesis or whatever. Well, I mean, I guess good luck. Good luck with that. I don't know what it's like. I just did 4 years of college and I'm like, I'm done. I'm freaking out of here. And then I just left. And then I got a job that wasn't even related to my major. But I feel like that's true for most people, right? Most people get a college degree and then they go out into the real world and then they're like, my college degree doesn't really relate at all to what I actually want to do. And then they don't, I don't know, they just exist. Find one sentence. Yeah, one sentence. one letter per day. Slow progress. It's entirely dependent on how long thesis is, or no thesis if the college allows it. It's a coursework option and most people take. Half the students are full-time employees. Dang. I feel like it would be really stressful to like be doing a master's degree and also having a full-time like job somewhere else, right? Because like how are you gonna have time, right? You do your full-time job and then like, okay, well I guess I do spend a lot of time just watching VTubers, and so if I guess I could be doing homework or whatever. But still, what if it's not worth the effort? Because I know there's people that definitely, they spent a lot of time studying something, and then when they were finished with it, they're like, man, I regret spending all this time. Like actually, there was this, I talked about this, but there was like this one lady who like won the Olympics for like ping pong or something. And usually they have all these motivational stuff like, wow, I worked for all these years and it was finally worth it to win the championship. But then when they interviewed this one lady, she was like, no, it's like a lot of work. If I could go back and do it again, I would not. I would simply do something else with my life. And they're like, wow, that's so real. It's too relatable. Like she won the gold medal or something. Like, oh, what advice would you give to people? Don't do it. Don't do it. It's too much effort. You could be out there VTubing. You could be watching a stream. Instead, I'm out here with a gold medal. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's fun. Truth. So true. So true. Anyway, I guess that's probably gonna do it for today. Yeah, truly an icon. Probably. That's probably it. Last call. This is the last call for conversation topics. It will go up to 5 more minutes. Otherwise, I will just end the stream. Anyway, while we're doing that, let's see what day today is. We'll do exclamation mark today. Let's see. Sorry, I think I didn't actually answer the question that Moonybug had about what goals that I had. And I can't think of anything. I don't know, I feel usually when people stream, like, when people have their anniversary streams and stuff like that, they're like, oh yeah, I've done this much in this year. Next year I would like to do this thing. I have no ideas. I simply don't even know what to do. Okay, let's see what they do. You're the same way exactly. Just out here living. You guys ever do like in the new year? Some people have like New Year's resolutions and stuff like that. I don't know if I've ever had one. And usually the way it goes is like people will say, oh yeah, for the new year I would love to do this thing, I'd love to do this thing, blah blah blah. And then it just ends up not getting done. I think saying that I would have a goal to do something, what if that just means that it will never be accomplished? Alright, anyway, looking at what days today are. National Short Girl Appreciation Day. Interesting day. Winter solstice? December solstice? Blue Christmas? What is that? Don't make your bed day. Humbug Day. International Dalek Remembrance Day. Look on the Bright Side Day. Ooh, National Crossword Puzzle Day. National Flashlight Day. National French Fried Shrimp Day. Specifically French fried shrimp. World Snowboard I almost said snowball. Snowboard Day. Let's do wonder how easy it is to stay motivated as a streamer. There is no infinite growth. How do they keep themselves motivated every year? Probably if they're really into creating cool new projects. It depends on your goal as a streamer, right? Like some people, they want to do cool stuff outside of just streaming, right? There's a lot of VTubers who do song covers and bunch of fancy production stuff. And there's some people that just wanna stream, just chill out. You know, it depends what you do, because you can't just say like, okay, this guy's doing all this cool stuff, and I'm not growing to that extent. That's fine. I'm fine just being on this lake forever. Like if you think about it, like Jerma, you guys are aware of this little indie streamer named Jerma. He does all this cool stuff. A lot of high production value stuff, and then like my favorite streamer, Northern Lion, he just does like 9 to 5. Well, not 9 to 5. Like he streams 5 hours a day, 5 days a week, and he doesn't stream outside of those times, and he's perfectly fine with that. And I think that's cool. Anyway, you can do whatever. Have yearly themes instead of resolutions. That's also true. We deployed a new version of Archaea. It's breaking like heck right now. Goodbye. Okay, goodbye, Toaster, and good luck. Hope you figure out these issues with Archaea. Okay, anyway, National Crossword Puzzle Day. Let's do that. That's the raid message for today. National Crossword Puzzle Day raid. And then we'll go on Twitch and find someone to raid. Chocojax is drawing Bochi the Rock Johnson. Hamflow is probably streaming some Bug Souls. Yep, there he is. Okay, Peen is playing Splatoon 3. Okay, let's see who to raid. Twitch. Let's see. Oh, now you can see how many people I'm following and how many people that are online right now. And also when I raided them last. Okay, I've never raided Ember. What's she doing? The Mad Event Calendar? I don't know what that is. Rat. Okay, let's raid Ember. Where are we dropping? A /rad. Rat Jam. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out on this lake. Tomorrow's gonna be Dark Souls. Friday, more Kimono Friends Picross. Saturday, I don't know what I'll do Saturday. Might do some Mario 3D World, or something else. Who knows? It could literally be anything. It could be many things. Animated emotes. I guess I could. I guess I could do an art stream on Saturday. It's possible. I'm just gonna sit here. Just sitting here waiting. Just wait. Oh, Nanodan is in this chat right now. Reminding before I start a new project. True. I mean, I also have Tuesdays. I gotta find something else to do on Tuesdays. I beat the dog photography game. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Raid is gonna go. Goodbye.